Martha, Martha, you worry and fret about so many things. Poor old Martha. Don't we feel sorry for Martha? Was the Lord feeling sorry for Martha? If you understand the context of this gospel, you will learn a few things. This is in the travel narrative. The Lord is on the way to Jerusalem to face the cross and to die on the cross. His last few days. His mind was not on having a grand dinner with Mary and Martha. On the way, the Lord is teaching his disciples about discipleship. Who is a disciple? In the light of the cross and the suffering and everything, the Lord is teaching them what is discipleship. In this context, it is clear Mary got it right. Not that what Martha was doing was unnecessary. No, it is hospitality. A guest has come, somebody has to feed him. So Martha was doing something that was necessary. But in the context of the Lord, more than a meal, what he was keen on was, come and sit with me, I want to talk to you. That's one message. There's a time for everything. There's a time for enjoying the presence of God. That is the key point. Activity and presence. You can be too focused on activities, missing the point or the beauty of just your presence. That's why when somebody has got a tragedy or suffering in life or loss of a loved one, keep your mouth shut. Your presence is more important than your philosophy. Your presence is more important than your theology and your grand wisdom. Shut your mouth. Presence. Forget about what he can. Your being there is more important than what he can do. That one message. Second point is very important, and we can all apply into our own life. Note the two words the Lord is using. Martha, you fret and worry. The implication is Martha's mind and heart, they are divided. Martha is not a joyful person. She's not enjoying the cooking. That is the danger. Out of love for Jesus, Martha should have with great joy, should have prepared. Oh, this is for my Lord. I'm prepared. I am this roast lamb. I'm preparing it. Oh, yes, I just enjoy. I want to make the best meal for Jesus today. No. Martha's mind was elsewhere. Oh, Mary is having a good time. Here I am working very hard. What is she doing? Come on, help me. Martha had no joy in what she was doing for Jesus. That is the lesson for you and me. Here is no comparison between activity and contemplation. Don't take it that way. That as if religious life is more important than the life of or the other kind of activities, or contemplation, meditation is more. No, everything has its own place. Even cooking in the kitchen, doing an activity is as glorious as sitting in the presence of God. May I say it again. Doing the washing up, preparing a meal, everything is as significant as having a time of worship before the Lord. Everything equally important, as long as your heart is undivided. Undivided. If you are in the kitchen, enjoying the meal, preparing the meal with an undivided heart, with the joy, with the gratitude, with the focusing on, with the love for God, you are worshiping the Lord right inside the kitchen. On the other hand, you are sitting in the church in the presence of God, your mind is elsewhere. What kind of worship is that? My lips are moving, my heart is elsewhere, no worship. The message is very simple. Whatever you do, whether it's a cooking in the kitchen or worshiping in the church, in both places, keep your mind, heart undivided.